All right, welcome back to the channel. I think today we're gonna just do a little work to the Miata. It's got a push start button, but it went bad and had to use a different one, so I think I'm gonna replace it with something a little different. Let's get after it today. Alright, so this is what we were working with, what I had installed. NOS button. Yeah, works good in my other car, but for some reason I burnt up 3 of them in this one. Yeah, I don't know why, don't care. I don't think they're made like they used to be. They've actually since not made this button anymore. So, you know, that's the third one of those mounted up. Now what we're working with is just a, you know, I don't like it. Also, it has to go sideways because I can't turn the switch the other direction. So I don't like it. Kind of had an idea, you know, why not try a cigarette lighter? You know, you're just trying to connect 2 wires together, and it's not a whole lot in this that could fail, I wouldn't think. Yeah, so we're gonna see if that works. Why not? All right, so first off, we need to start under the hood here. I have once or twice blown the fuse to that ignition, so ignition 40 amp, third one down the line. You can tell it's new, along with the rest of them, or except for that one. I still gotta get that. But anyway, take that out. So next up, yeah, now should work. Whoop, you can't see nothing, can you? Anyway, see, doesn't work now. The yank on that thing, which means now I can unplug these 2. Then we're gonna have to do, obviously, customize into that to get that in there. All right, anyway, those are disconnected, and for those who want to know how to install push start, we're gonna rip this back apart so you can, you know, see what we're doing here. But anyway, can I get the camera under here? Can you see? It's kind of sideways. This panel down here has got a, you know, screw, another screw. Try this one-handed. There's not a lot of room in the Miata. Yeah. Anyway, take that down. So now I spliced in line. Whoop! I don't know if you can see. There is a. It looks like white and red. Is that red? Yeah. Here, I can't see what you can see. That wire there, white and red. I'm in line with it. It's a power. And then this one I cut clean off. It is a black and white. That makes it to where, since it's just cut clean off, that makes it to where the key does not work to start the vehicle. I guess you could go in line with it. I don't remember what I pulled it out of. I think I just, here. Yeah, so the middle, that one I took out, and then the other one, you can tell, was here, and I just depinned it, took it out. I got little tools that jam in there and take that out. So I just took it straight out, just plugged it into this, put some heat shrink over it. I like, well, that doesn't look good. Anyway, I like marine grade heat shrink. It's got a little glue stuff in it. less likely to have corrosion. I also didn't want these touching anything under here, so yeah, those are 2 wires you need. Here, let's pull it back out again. But you know for sure, backside with the clip down, middle top, which is white and red. It looks like there's 2 of them. So it'd be a middle top, that bottom right one. And then on your switch, it doesn't matter which way they go onto the toggle switch or the push button. That doesn't matter. So anyways, I'm gonna get this panel put back on here because I don't need in here. All right, anyways, so next up, oh, hit the camera, didn't I? Next up, we need to modify this a little bit. Definitely got to get this crappy. That's a crappy switch. Okay. One thing I have noticed, these things come apart. I tell you, clamp them together. Anyway, it's too big. She's too big. This little thing here is gonna have to come off of there. I wonder. And of course, that doesn't have any power. Well, old-fashioned way, eh? I ain't scared. Let's take some nail nose. Break it out of there, right? If you have a Dremel or something, which I do, but battery's dead, that's probably a better decision. Anyway, yeah, she looks like she lines up pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, see, lines up good now. So now we just need to drill it out to, yeah, looks like this drill bit won't be big enough, but you know, it'll be fine. You like when you stick the drill bit through and then you can't get it back off? It's great. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty center. It looks like I'm OCD. It looks like it's a hair off, but you'll never know, okay? So yeah, still not big enough. So, do we have a bigger drill bit? Don't know. Let's look. Whew. Yeah. That's huge. Still not big enough. There's a wall over her, you know? I can fit that part through. Fortunately, that part's way smaller than the rest. What can you see? You can see. Well, just keep going, I guess, you know? Just keep doing it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, now, I barely want to go in there. But anyway, well, next things I want to do. So, since I'm going to be using it as a push start, I don't really want it to stick down, because then that means the starter's just going to keep going until I pull it out. Down here at the bottom, you can kind of tell it clips into those bottom clips here. So I'm going to push those in a little bit. Yep, I think I pushed that one too far. A little bit further. That was a little much. Further. So it could go in there, but it's awful stiff. But now it lines up, it still touches it properly. It's not inside. I don't really want it to be inside or inside these coils, because that's the part that needs to touch, not in here. So No, she doesn't. I mean, I could force it, but you know, you get what I mean, right? Right. So now, it keeps getting hung up on these. Get it seated in there, however I want it. I'll screw that down. Yep. Push start. Maybe. We don't know if it works yet. So let's go find out. Alright, so now we're just going to plug one into the back, one into the side. Come on, get on. Gotta go one way or the other. I go that way. Okay. Correct, right? Okay. Alright. So she's back in there. And I got, yeah. Now that cigarette lighter won't ever work as a cigarette lighter because it's supposed to have power and then grounded. This is just a power into a, you know, where it needs to go. So, but I'm gonna install the fuse real quick and then, all right, got the fuse installed. See if it starts the car. See, key don't work. Nope. Don't work. Woo! All right. We learned something. It's not working. That's what we learned. I also learned that it was smoking. So, we'll get the tour back out of there real quick. All right. So we're gonna troubleshoot this and see why it's not working. I'll put the fuse back in though. So, all we're trying to do is connect these two wires. See? And that's what this should do. It's actually heating up the element. So it's so it's connecting the two clearly because it's heating this up. I can tell it's smoking. Yeah. So it's connecting the two wires, but it's not connecting the two wires, right? Because if you connect the two wires, too much resistance? Probably. That'd be my guess. If you give too much resistance between a wire, it's not gonna, you know. No. I might have to think real quick. Yep. This has to be customized somehow. I need to set that outside. I'll melt something in the car. Because really, it's just those two need to touch. Let me think. All right, so got an idea. I have an idea. Is it gonna work? I don't know. So, how much can you see? Here, put that back in there. Go back in there. All right. So you can see that plunger comes down, touches this. This is separate from this casing. This goes to this prong here. This screws onto this and goes to the outer casing. Okay? Okay. My idea, I'm gonna cut a slit here and fold that piece of metal in so that it's touching this piece of metal and this piece of metal. See if it works. We're gonna see if it works, because it clearly right now doesn't work, you know. All right, let's find out, shall we? I don't even know why I used the marker. I think it's really cheap, but you know, kind of works. Whew, okay, that is toasty. Sure, no. Sure, big one. All right, let's see how that touches. Looks like they touch good. Give it a little more of a bend, you know. Yep. Well, go see if that works. Who knows? You know, I don't know. All right, here we go again, I guess. All right, put the fuse back in. Cross fingers. Sweet. Does it fully start the car? That should, but I got starter problems. Yep. Sweet. Now I need to, you know. Dang, let that go. See it work. There's no. Sick. New shiny start button. Awesome. Well, I think we figured it out. Just maybe All right, I'm gonna get this, you know, back together. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call the video there. This was a interesting project, you know. Came with a few issues, but you know, you figure them out when they come. I figured it would just plug and play, but nope, nothing works that way. So, but anyways, I really do appreciate y'all watching and liking the videos, and if you would, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.